I wish more than anything that I could be home with all of you right now, celebrating the lives of my beautiful Antoinette and Uncle Michael. I always knew my Uncle Michael as one of the calmest, coolest cats around. At one point, Uncle Michael was staying with my family for a short time. I remember that I would be watching cartoons in the living room. Uncle Michael would quietly come into the living room, and instead of asking me to change the channel or sending me to do my homework like all the other adults, he would quietly sit on the couch and laugh along with me at the funny parts. I can still hear his famous sweet little chuckle in my head. Missy once told me, "I think our family is famous for our laughs. Laughs. We all have unique laughs." Uncle Michael's chuckle will forever be in all of our minds and hearts. He was a night owl, so unintentionally he was always catching me being sneaky, doing things that I wasn't supposed to when I was supposed to be in bed. He would just give me a crooked smile and quietly go about his way. He never told my parents on me. And so I clearly remember that in my little head at the time, my little heart, I thought, Uncle Michael must really love me. He never wants to get me in trouble. To me, at that time, he was the kindest, coolest adult around. And he will forever be that to me. I'm so grateful I got to be close to him for that short time. May you rest in peace, Uncle Michael. When I was a little girl, I would go to work at Eagle with my mom every summer. The office used to be in Wita and Walito's living room, and as soon as we would pull into the driveway of their house, I would slam the door shut and run across the street to Antoinette's house. Even when I would come barging in like a wrecking ball, her welcome to me was always as gentle and as sweet as ever. "Hi, mija." I'll never forget how her voice sounded saying that to me. I would hug her and then go straight for her fridge. She always had pickles in her fridge. And when she didn't, Joannie and I got to walk down to Scobie's together to stock up on goodies for the day while our moms worked away. Our moms were best friends, and so naturally, Joannie and I were too. I loved going to work with my mom in the summers. Not only because I knew that Uncle Rose would probably buy all of us breakfast tacos, but because I knew I had a good chance of having a sleepover with my cousins. That's because I never remember Antoinette ever saying no to me. It was always, "Sure, mija." Staying the night at Antoinette's house meant that I got to eat her cooking for dinner, something I so looked forward to and always thought, one day, my Antoinette will teach me how to cook like her so I can carry on the family traditions like she does. Even this last summer, when I was home sitting with her on her kitchen table, ordering Color Street nails from her, I asked her, "Antoinette, what do you put in your rice? Can you teach me how to make it?" One night, staying over at Antoinette's usually turned into 3 or 4. And I would only eventually end up going home because my mom would call and say, "It's time." Antoinette would always say, "It's okay, she can stay." Even when my cousins were too old or too busy to sit and watch Disney movies over and over again with me, I would still stay at Antoinette's house and sit alone in the living room, watching Disney movies on repeat as she buzzed around the house. I just loved being there. Her house was always full of food and full of love. Two of my favorite things. My Antoinette was such an important part of my childhood and my life. I wish I had had the chance to tell her that in person. I know that she knew how much I loved her, but I'm not sure if she really knew that she was, and always will be, one of the most important persons in my life. One of my greatest role models as a woman. I have been to many places in the world and met many people, but none of that will ever change the place that she holds in my heart. I don't think I'll ever meet a more caring, generous, selfless, forgiving, accepting person on this earth. Although she left us way too early, she was here long enough to teach us some of the most valuable lessons life has to offer. One is that family is everything. Everything my Aunt Annette did, even before she became an adult, was for her family. She sacrificed everything for her family. Another, keep moving forward no matter what. Nothing stopped her from moving forward in life and making the best out of even the darkest times. Our family and our lives will not be the same without Uncle Michael and Antoinette. But we are a strong family. We have been through great love and great loss together. We love each other deeply. We care for each other furiously. We stay connected. We forgive. We work through tough times hand in hand. We aren't perfect. But if there's one thing Antoinette taught me by the way she lived her life, is that you don't have to be perfect to be deserving of love and family. If you were trying your best, she was in your corner, ready to give you a hug or ready to go to bat for you. I think my mom and Antoinette learned this from our abuelita. I believe that the best way we can honor our loved ones who have passed is to live the lessons they worked so hard to teach us. Family is everything. Together, we will keep on moving forward. I love you all so very much. And I can't wait till the moment that I'm home again with all of you.